Hey guys, it's Taku. Welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing well. It's been so long since I've made a video. It's been so long since I've made a K-pop unboxing. I really do hope you are all doing as well as you can during this time. But I don't want to miss a single beat with my TXT stuff. This is TXT's 7th mini album, the Star Chapter Sanctuary. It is the first part of a new journey for TXT, and I have all 3 of the main versions here. These are signed from the TXT official store, so each one has, I think, a signed like postcard in it or a lyric card, something like they did with the previous album, Tomorrow. Or not Tomorrow. Tomorrow they signed the covers. Sorry, Free Fall. So I'm gonna start with the Night version, and then probably do the Lover version, and then this is, I believe, Savior. So we'll do them in that order because I think that's the order that they were kind of announced. First thing you're going to notice about Night version, by the way, is that it is huge. I brought out the TXT Suite Japanese album to compare the size. Look at this big boy. I mean, it is like almost 6 of these regular small case albums. So this is a big album. You are getting your money's worth with the size of this thing. If big photo books is your thing, it's not necessarily mine because I find that these are harder to store on shelves. Oh my god, they put Yeonjun at the back. I think that's Yeonjun. Anyway, so yeah, none of these have been opened because I was saving the signed album reveal for on here. I did not know how I wanted to kind of take care of that, and I thought, why not do a full video? I do these with signed album sets whenever I can, as often as I can, and so yeah, I didn't want to miss TXT. Another thing you're probably noticing, aside from that I'm struggling to get the package off, is the one-sided lighting. Guys, it's winter, I get off work, there's no natural light, and I still have not resolved my ring light situation, which means that we're kind of going off of a small lamp that I've got here. I've got a couple lights around, but think of it as atmospheric, okay? It's an atmospheric, immersive Star Chapter Sanctuary unboxing, if you will. So bear with me as we kind of go through this. I will say that the cover is really pretty. I'm glad they put the star still on the cover. TXT has a pattern of putting TXT on their albums, and so I'm glad this one at least preserves it. And here is the side. It is labeled, which is a good thing. You can see it's Night version there. My light source is over here, so I'll have to like direct everything over there. And then here is the back of this incredibly large album. This thing is so big. I don't even know where the inclusions are, so I'm going to try to sweep everything off to the side here without looking at any of it. I think. Okay. Oh, that actually pulled out really nicely. Sorry about that. So here we go. Here we're back. And there are 3 albums here. Oh gosh, this one's so big. There are 3 here. I'm going to try to flip through these as quickly as I can. I know that I like to spend time with them. Sometimes too long though. So there's the motorcycle there, and it's called Night because it's kind of like a modern Night retelling where the knight rides a motorcycle. It's lovely. It's very princely. I love the inside. I love this interior cover. This is actually very close to what the album cover looks like the digital album. So it's nice that it's a nice touch. And then, ooh, it looks like we've got some lyrics on the inside, or parts of the story. So fascinating. I always do like a deep dive of these when I finish these unboxings. So mind you, this is never the first and last flip through. It is always an ongoing thing. The motorcycle, by the way, has so much detail. There's like so many moving parts on that thing. And here we go. I'm so excited. They look so amazing in these concepts. The font is really small to read. So there's that. And I guess the one benefit of these like magazine type things is it means the photo is larger. This is as large as it can get. So, oh, one thing I do not like about magazines though is vertical photos. So I don't know how much I want to shift the orientation of these. Subin looks amazing, by the way. I am Subin biased. Subin and Yeonjun are kind of my favorites. But the styling, I love the hair. This photo's so majestic too. Wow. Lighting game king. Oh. The texturing in the hair is also really nice. Love that. I feel like the whole costuming and photo shoot for this comeback is relatively simple. It's more about I don't know. I don't know how to frame it. But this, oh my god, the hands! Look how big his hands are! Yeonjun. I do think he killed this concept the most. I think the fit is so simple, but it does everything that it needs to do. It's giving very like early 2010s like movie star Prince, kind of, in a way. Like that high school Prince. Yeah, like high school royalty. That's it. That's what I'm thinking of. I just love it. He's got a basket of flowers in the back, so he can bet he is on a mission to deliver those. And these photos just shook up the K-pop sphere when they came out. Bumgyu has the blonde hair, which we should definitely not undersell. I always think Bumgyu's hairstyling is amazing. It's always incredible. This photo, I think this one actually... This one might be one of the best ones. I love the dynamism here. Oh. And he looks effortless against that blue sky. So perfect. So nice. Oh, I love this photo too. Oh god, the leg. When people were sharing this one on the internet, I was like, that's crazy. And the blush. The photo shoots are relatively simple. I don't know what else to say. Like, it's a relatively simple shoot. It's all about the makeup and making it look really nice. Here is King Terry, Kang Taehyun. Oh, this one looks really nice too. Are the ribbons different on all of them? Or like this kind of like streamer that goes on the back? I've not been paying attention. Because I thought they're all using the same bike. I like the white folds here. And Hyunin Kai. Oh, these just look so good. He's also got a basket of flowers, and I have not been paying attention if they all did. Hyunin Kai always has denim. They always pair him with denim. I don't know if that's because he likes it, or if that's just because the stylist always thinks it looks good on him. He just always rocks it. He's always rocking a denim fit. Leave it to Hyunin Kai. So, they look so good. They look so amazing. But it wasn't until I was watching the like behind the scenes shooting of the jacket that I realized, okay, this is what they meant by knight. Like that's the horse, those are the princes, etc., etc. The rest writes itself. Oh wow, that's like really large. And then that's the other thing, the magnitude. Like you guys, I'm not framing this very well, but it is so, this is a lot. This is a lot. So... And this has surprisingly more pages than I thought. Like, we're already on, this is like 87, page 87. So, ooh, what is this? There's like a little tear out perforated card in the middle that's monochrome. That's kind of nice. And then here are the member thanks, it looks like. So, that is just crazy. That's crazy. Ah! Oh... But then in terms of like location, I like Bumgyu's. I like his location where he's at. That's like where I would want to be. But yeah, I think it's the same bike, and then it's just the accessories and location that changes. I have also not looked at any of the discs. So the discs are, I don't know, I don't want to take it out. But they are individualized. So that looks like, I wonder if this is Hyunin Kai, because that looks like his basket of flowers. But here is the back. Here it does have the spine labeled on the inside, so you can take this off if you wanted to for whatever reason. I'm going to leave it on for now. And let's look at... Oh, this is so floppy. I'm going to move into the inclusions. So we have here first a poster. The poster is just as large as this, but it folds out. Oh, this is nice. I like a vertical poster more than a horizontal. I think they're just easier to frame in places. So... There's all of them. In a garage. Interesting location to put in. I think I would have done the street view, but there's that. And then What is this? I wonder if this is our lyric book. Oh, okay, this is the stickers. Oh, and they're like in there. Okay, I'll just go one page at a time. So these are all the tracks. I haven't even talked about the album yet. Heaven is such a good first track for an album. I can't get over it. It sets you right in the sphere for it. Sets up Over the Moon perfectly. And then as the love gets deeper, it gets more dangerous as well. Easy to fall into. And it looks like these are also stickers. So you have member stickers and the star stickers. It's always difficult for me to use stickers because I never want to tear them out. After you've fallen in love and it's dangerous, you never want to run away from them, which is such a nice kind of tie back to their major track, Runaway. So, and then 41 Winks and the last track, Higher Than Heaven. So I like the lyric naming too, how it starts off with heaven and then you end quite literally in a position that's higher than heaven, right? You've fallen into something much, much deeper. You've flown much, much higher. So I like that. It tells a little story. By the way, the album only being like 14 minutes long is criminal. I'll talk more about that, I think, as we go. But first, photo cards. And we do have two. So here's my first one. Bumgu photo card. Okay, you guys know Bumgu's my sister's bias. So I actually like very rarely ever get to keep the Bumgu cards. But he's so fun to pull for. He's so fun to pull for. And he's the night costume. He's got the winky face too. And then here's another one. I can't tell what this is. Oh, I wonder if this is from the TXT store, or maybe the versions do come with like special cards, but a license card comes with the motorcycle one. So here is Subin's, which I'm so happy for, by the way, because Subin biased. So that is fun. And then we have our signed postcard, and I'm looking already at the back. The pearl kind of effect that's on the TXT thing, so nice. But let's see who we got. Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1. Bumgu! And these dad joke Valentine's Day cards, I don't know whose idea this was, but it is so TXT. It's so unserious. You're my favorite notification. Well, I got Bumgu. I don't think I've actually never not pulled a Bumgu signed something. So that is very of me. That's very on brand. So love that. So lovely. At least my sister will love this if she doesn't end up pulling Bumgu on her own. Little TXT unboxing. So I'm going to set these to the side and let's look at the next version, which is the Lover version. This version comes in a cardboard box that has like a lid. It's like a pizza box style. So that is so interesting. Something about the TXT albums this time around is that they're all different. Like the packagings for these, it's not just like the photo book swapped out. It's quite literally a whole different album package for each version, which is a lot. I mean, like to budget shelf space for this, like I already know Night is not gonna fit on my bookshelf. It's gonna have to go somewhere else. And then the box style one, I don't know. I don't know how I want to fit this on there because it doesn't have like a complete spine. It just makes it a bit tricky to put on your shelves. So Ma, how are you posing these albums on yourself? How are you putting these on there? I like all the little quotes around the top. And on the inside, oh wait. There's gonna be like the inclusions. So I don't know if I want to sweep these out of the way first. At the same time with this album, I really don't know what is an inclusion. Because this one does kind of just have all the stuff in it. So maybe what I'll do is I might put these off to the side. And then we're just going to look at what's in here first. So this is the inside of the box. It's very bright, by the way. It's not my favorite concept, but I do think it's a lot of fun. So here is the kind of confetti. I'm glad they used something like this instead of like real confetti. That'd be a mess. We've got a card. Let's just go top to bottom. Let's just top down. So we have this, You Are My Heaven. Oh, Terry! Oh, so this might be my photo card. Okay. I can't, the lighting, guys. The lighting's not helping me out, but there's a Terry photo card. So yes, these are the versions. I also noticed that the texture is different. This is like kind of matte and the other one was glossy. And then this is I made this tape for you. Okay. Oh, clever. Okay, so this is our lyrics. So heaven, light, airy, fun, fluffy, definitely an album full of love. I mean, the previous album was, hey, remember that promise we made? Now we've reunited. Now we're in love. We're over the moon. This album is also a concept album that's low-key based off of the Ice Queen. And I say low-key because not all of the versions are based off of it. Really only like one of them is. Here is Danger. Danger has kind of a beat to it that I think is really fun and addicting. Resist. Oh. Okay, here's the back. This playlist is for you, and I wonder if it's flipped. There we go. 41 Winks. 41 Winks. I can't describe this, and I mean this in a good way, by the way. Some of the tracks in this album, in Sanctuary, feel like ENHYPEN songs. Like they feel like ENHYPEN could have sang them. Of course, TXT puts their own spin on anything, but it does feel like, I don't know, some of these feel like, I was like, oh, this feels like an ENHYPEN album. Feels very in line with the stuff that they would do. And that, I mean, that works out for me because I love ENHYPEN and I love TXT. So there's that. It's an accordion style tape, so that's lots of fun. This is our signed card, so I will put this here. This looks like a group, big Polaroid, big fake kind of Polaroid card. I wish I could get closer to this, actually. Ooh, let's do that. Haha. And then, oh, wow. So it really is just a Polaroid, fake Polaroid. There is my photo card. My other one, I'll put that there. This looks like the CD. Something about having different packaging for all of these does mean that you get to have a lot more creativity with it. This disc is straight up very cute. I love the Sharpie design. It feels kind of like a mixtape, the way it looks. I wouldn't classify this album as having a mixtape vibe. It's very airy pop music. This might be a bookmark. It's not a sticker sheet, that is for sure. Ah, the smiles. This concept is so lovely. Pun intended. I think it is so adorable. It is the most, like, we're just gonna give them love. Like, we're gonna give the concept is love, right? And sometimes you don't have to be overly creative with it for it to be really fun, right? Sometimes, hey, everything's just gonna be Valentine's Day themed is really fun. Let me zoom out for this one. You are my heart. It's a big banner that has the Star Chapter Sanctuary on it. The members are here at the top. So cute. Ah. This album does bring, I mean, the emotion it does conjure is elation. It's joy, it's airy. It's not heartbreak at all. In fact, I think the love is more sincere here than it's maybe ever been. TXT always navigates youth and love in ways that sometimes feel like love is traumatic in a way. But this concept, this whole album, is love in its purest form. Love like a cloud. I'm going to zoom in here, and we're going to see Terry. We're going 2 for 2. It is never a TXT unboxing unless I pull Terry, unless I pull King Terry. Check out any of my videos. King Terry comes home, and he came home for Lover, and I'm okay with that. So, love that. Love, love, love. And then here is my signed card. The only thing about the signed cards is I just don't want to pull dupes. So let's hope for a different member. Ah! Hey, you know what this means? It means I get to keep one. So I am Bumgy's favorite notification. Something special? I have no idea what they're doing with these. Is this going to get framed? Yes. All right. Another thing about this album. Oh my God. We have a photo book. We have a whole photo book. Okay, wait. Let me move this out of the way. Something else about this photo book is yeah, the whole album packaging is different, and the photo book is also has a different gimmick. So let's check this out. This has the same kind of description that was on the other one, but it does have a bookmark type thing here. I wonder if this front and back are the same. Let me, yes. Oh, I see what this is. It's a collection of mini posters that you can like take out the ones that you want. Oh, I see. Yeah, because this is not affixed. If you like that thing, if this is like your kind of thing, I think it is better than like ripping stuff out. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I do like this better than ripping things out. I think the string could have been a little stronger because it does feel a little flimsy here. So just be careful if you're opening this. But yeah, simple. Do you see what I mean? Like this, the fit is so simple. I would say the concept and the set design is a little more complex for this one. The heart records, by the way, that is like very cute idea. I do approve of that. And I notice they're all kind of doing different things. So that's also, it's really fun when the idols play with the set. So not sure what emergency zone is. It looks like it says in case of falling in love, break glass, and there's a teddy bear there. There's another one. I hope these photos were as fun to shoot as they are looking at. So much love, so much joy. Ah. Yeonjun. And these ones are inside of an arcade. That is nice. I want to try to keep this video under 30 minutes. And sometimes it's hard to do when you have 3 albums. So we're going to kind of book it a bit. Ah! Suvin. Here is Yeonjun. Looks like he's riding a little scooter there. I'm so curious, what do you guys think of this album? What do you think of this era? It really snuck up on me. I could have lived in Tomorrow, Minisode 3, for another good few months. I know that sounds crazy to some people because TXT usually... Okay, this picture's crazy. Some TXT does release like very small mini albums, you know, sometimes as long or as short as 15-14 minutes. But I think it's more about, rather than the amount of music you release, it's about kind of, I mean, in my mind, I just love the story that you can tell with it. I love the individual tracks, but I think the story that you can tell, because I'm a sucker, when it comes to K-pop at least, I love a concept album. This is such a good photo. I love a concept, so whenever TXT bases their stories on, or bases their albums kind of around classic literature or themes that have been done over and over again as concepts, I'm like a sucker for that stuff. Like I really am. And so, yeah, this and Tomorrow was based off of The Little Prince. This one has the inspiration of the Ice Queen. So it kind of depends on, you know, what you like out of an album. I like the concept albums. And what else can I say? This one is, by the way, so weird. Because I don't know what you're supposed to do with this purple box. Like, do we keep this? Just gonna poke a hole right there. I'm very confused on what we're supposed to do with it. It feels like unboxing like a piece of technology. Like it feels like this is a new iPhone or something like that. Okay, I'm going to very carefully, off camera, see if I can sweep this stuff out. Okay, so here is the inside of that box. Does feel like an iPhone. I don't know what we're supposed to do with it. So if you guys know, please let me know in the comments. Maybe I'll set it there for now. All the inclusions look like we're at the back. So now I'm going to start with the album. I'll start with the packaging. Already, this is definitely icy. This has a kind of frosted waxy-ish paper on the cover. Might have to zoom in because this one is a much smaller book. This one's very small. It's so cute. It's so tiny. Oh yes, this is like my favorite. I love this stuff. I wish they had printed it on the inside too, but you know, that's okay. Very ice themed. Reminds me a lot of TXT's Frost. way back when. That was a good era too. Loved that. The Chaos chapter. And so this one feels the most like a little storybook. And true to the Ice Queen, you have the boys here. I guess it was a girl in the other one, but or no, it was a boy at the beginning. He's looking out the window. He's trying to spell eternity with the blocks, but he can't do it. Oh, wait. Am I supposed to go this way? No? Okay, we're good. I didn't know, because this feels very at the end. So it looks like there's some original illustrations. I did see that there was an artist on Twitter who had shared some stuff. But they're playing Ice Jenga. Oh. See? I love this kind of concept. Oh, it's so dark and dreamy. It's these kinds of concepts that feel like that otherworldly TXT or that otherworldly K-pop that I just love. And I'm going through this as quickly as I can. I hate to stay too long on it. But a boy sits and looks out the window and then gets a little shard of glass or snow or ice or whatever in his eye. And because of that, he perceives the world through a negative view until it is able to melt or fall out of his eye near the end of the story. It's a short Hans Christian Andersen story. Bumcute looks so good. And they embody that full concept in this album version, which along with, I like this one and Night the most. I think these are my two favorites. Actually, the one that I really want is the individual members. I think that one was Angel. And if you've seen the concept photos, you know why. This photo, by the way, the silhouette, crazy. Oh, the coloring is so rich. I love the subtle purples and oranges. Yeah, these definitely feel like colored pencil kind of sketches. So I will have to look up more about that artist. And this storybook is, by the way, is like really dense. We're only on page this is like page 60, and it feels like there's still a lot to go. So I'm gonna keep flipping. I'll probably try my luck at one of the individual member albums, but I usually don't buy full sets of those. I kind of I play the gamble. I buy one, and hopefully I get the member that I want. And if not, I still hold on to the album. So I always have like the album set for TXT, and then I've got one individual random member album that just kind of hangs out for fun. So I don't always record those either. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. It really kind of depends. And then this is Yeonjun's side of the photo shoot. This is also good. There are those blocks trying to spell eternity. But when I was watching the behind for this one, they really like drenched the hair wet. Like, it looks so cold on set. It looks so cold, but I don't think it is. I think it's just all room temp. Oh, I thought that was a fold out. My perspective is so warped because of this lighting. Guys, I will fix it. I will. Because I don't know what I'm going to do when I come on here and record the Jin album set, or when I record AT's albums. I'm going to have to fix this somehow. This one's so lovely, by the way. Love the little stars on the side. But how are we feeling about the album? I think, again, it's a lovely little story. In terms of like complete eras, I think this album, I don't know. I think the tracks are more in line with the theme. This kind of theme of a pure and airy and soft love. One that kind of is enough to like warm the heart or melt a cold heart. That's kind of like what they were going for. But I don't know if I like the tracks more than Tomorrow. It's always so hard. TXT always releases great music. They are kind of my comfort group because every single track they release is so good. So, yeah. Over the Moon had some really, had a really tough challenge to overcome with the previous album just being so good. Deja Vu is legend. But I think we're doing well with promoting this album and loving this album too. Now with this one, there are a lot of little things, so I'm going to try to go through these quickly. There is a poster. So all of them have this poster. This one is a horizontal one. I'm glad that it's at least kind of close up so you can see them easier. And then lyric book here. Yes, this is a lyric book. I like this frosted kind of sheet that they've put over. Oh, the whole thing is frosted. Now that is original. I don't think I've ever seen something like this before, where the whole thing is like this. Normally they like intermix pages. Because I can see that this is a little hard to read. It's a little difficult to read. I think another thing, if I had to talk about the tracks individually, is that there are only the 6 tracks, but also several of them are like around that 2-minute mark. And they did this, they started doing more of this with Temptation when they released that 2-minute track. And I was hoping it wasn't going to be a pattern, but it kind of is. And so for better or for worse, the tracks are much shorter this time around. It means, I guess, you can listen to the whole album again and again and again, right? But I don't know how I feel about that. I definitely still like my 3-minute tracks. So, but yes, a lot of them are on the shorter end. I don't know what this is. Oh, just a full postcard. I really like this one. This is kind of like those full concept images. So these were stickers, lyric book. I've got a disc here that is trying to escape, more in that kind of prismy frosted glass. Ooh. And here you can see more clearly the shards all over it. I don't want to take the whole thing out because it's very reflective. But yeah, this kind of muted purple color is a gorgeous shade. And then we have these two. Okay, so every album has an individual member something. It was the driver's license, it was the other little photo card. This one we have the shard of glass, and it is, I think that's Subin. Is that Subin? It's so small I can't see it through the camera. If it's not Subin, I think it's, I'm tripping. I cannot tell you who that is. Wait, it's not Hyun Kai. It's not Terry. No, that is Subin. Yeah, because he's wearing this shirt. I don't know why that profile. I think it's just, it's all the lighting, guys. I really can't tell. I'm also looking at it through the camera. So, looks like Subin. And then our photo card, which is hopefully going to be easier to... Oh my god. From you. Wow. This one's a really good one. This one's a really good one. It's like the collarbone. Collarbone. No, cover up. Stop. Oh, I'm gonna have to do like trades for it or something so I can get the Subin photo card. I'll have to do something. And then last but certainly not least is our third one. Hopefully we get a different member. Someone else, please. What are the odds? 3 signed albums, 3 with the same member? That is, I don't know. I'll have to do a trade or something. So I guess if you have a Subin or Yeonjun and you want to trade, I've got a Bumgyu right here. So that is wild. Okay, well, that more or less wraps up this. Guys, thank you so much for watching this album unboxing. Please let me know your favorite tracks in the comments, or tell me what your favorite album version is. I would love to read it. More K-pop unboxings to come, more videos in general to come. I've got more coming, so my little video hiatus is over. Thank you so much for watching, and till next time.